Dakwa ladies have been nominated for the Women's Club of the Year. There is also SC Casablanca, AS FAR, there is AS Monday, Atletico d'Abidjan, Hurricanes FC, whom the Ampem Dakwa ladies defeated to qualify for the final. Mamelodi Sundowns and JKT Queens. These are the teams. Now there is also the nomination for Young Player of the Year, and thankfully some names have also made it. Comfort Yeboah from Ampem Dakwa, as well as Mariam Ponsa, the lady they call Sugar. She is also in there. There is Nesrine El Shad from Morocco. There are 3 Nigerians, that is Deborah Abidun, Esther Ajakai, and also Oluwatosin also in there. There is also Winifred Gerald from Tanzania, and then Fauzia from Uganda, and then South Africa have Tumbihile Shamasi also in there from Mamelodi Sundowns, and there is also Habto Diallo from Senegal. So these are the ladies who have made it. Now you look at the Interclub Player of the Year. There is also a nomination for Comfort Yeboah as well as Tracy Chum. So there are 2 names in there. And for the Coach of the Year, that is Ampem Dakwa ladies coach. That is Nana Dakwa, has also been named as part of that is 10 coaches to make it. Now to the National Team of the Year, there is Burkina Faso, there is Burundi, there is Ghana, there is Nigeria, Morocco, Malawi, Senegal, South Africa, Tanzania, and Zambia. So the brilliant performance of the Black Queens, led by Nora Hoptel, has given that opportunity to Ghana to be named as part of the nations vying for the Women's National Team of the Year. Now let's move on, and Accra Hearts of Oak have announced the sacking of that tactician Martinus Koopman. Well, the Phobians released a statement which read, Accra Hearts of Oak has mutually parted ways with coach Martinus Koopman. Part of a release from the Accra-based site said on Tuesday, this decision forms part of the club's grand aim of restructuring the technical team as we continue to complete the 2023-2024 football season. The sacking of coach Martinus Koopman comes just 3 months after he was appointed by Hearts of Oak. 10 games, 6 draws, 2 losses, and 2 wins, with 6 goals scored and 5 conceded. And the interim current assistant coach Abdul Rahim Bashiru has been mandated to take charge as the acting head coach until further notice. Bashir was formerly with Legon Cities under Maxwell Knedo as the assistant. Now let's move on away from that to Adriana Football Club, and their head coach, Coach Yahweh Champon, has trusted his team to keep their charge at the summit of the Ghana Premier League table. Champon believes that his very good defense would ensure him winning titles.
I think playing home is different from playing away. So our home games, we have to attack more, and our away games, we have to defend more. So I think we will try and hold the ball as much in the opposing third, and then see if we can penetrate their defense and get some goals. Yeah, I think Saki is a fantastic player with a lot of knowledge, but we have Afesin who replaced Saki, and I think he can fit perfectly in Saki's role.
He has a lot of players to fit into those who are unavailable now to BBN Gold Stars, and their coach Michael Osei has been worried with the current results of the club. The Miners have failed to grab any win in their last 3 games, but Osei is hopeful results will get better soon.
It's very unfortunate that the winning is not coming, and then always draw games. But sometimes it's part of the game. But we won't give up. When you watch the performance, or myself, when I watch the performance, I can see that things can be better. We will turn things around.
Well, we will turn things around. This is from Michael Osei, head coach for BBN Gold Stars. Now to Heart of Lions head coach Salifu Fatau. He says he's under no pressure as he hopes his team finds the first win of the season. Lions are winless in 10 matches.
I believe that I'm still working, and if I look at the game, we create the chances, we are not scoring. That doesn't mean that probably someone is stopping us from scoring. It's still the nature of the game, and we are working on it. For me, I don't think I heard what you are telling me now. Well, I think that if you look at our game, of course, you know that we are not just a defensive side. We create all the chances, just that we keep wasting them. And I think this particular challenge, looking at the league in Ghana, for now, I would say that it's a challenge that every team has. But ours is so much that I think that we need to work on it. And like you said, this is what I've been working on all the while, and I'm sure they are young. It's a young team. And of course, they will adapt to whatever we are giving them. And very soon, we'll start scoring. It will look better.
It's going to look better now. Heart of Lions head coach Fatau Salifu there. Now, Kasim Mengolo Kanse is the coach for Nations FC, and he says defender Razak Simpson must be included in the Black Stars squad for next year's Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. Kanse believes that he is a very good player and will be surprised if he is omitted.
He's more than qualified to play the national team. He had all the qualities of a central defender, all the qualities of a central defender. Look at the central defender play for national team. He has all the qualities. So I think when you move him higher, he'll be better than this.
Per your assessment, that means if he is not in the squad, you'll be surprised.
I'll be surprised, yes, definitely I'll be surprised because the game that he's playing is perfect. It's perfect. When we were playing the top 8 here, one of the FA officials came and he saw him, he said, where from this guy? And he said, this way they should include him with the senior national team. That's what he said. The first time seeing him play. So, no, definitely I know maybe God willing they will include him because a defender winning MVP which means he's doing well.
That is from Kasim Mengolo Kanse on Razak Simpson being a candidate for next year's Africa Cup of Nations for the Black Stars. Now, away from the local scene to the international scene, and Liverpool winger Luis Diaz enjoyed an emotional reunion with his parents after flying home to Colombia for the first time since their kidnapping earlier this month. Diaz arrived in Bogota before flying to Barranquilla, the national team base, for Thursday's World Cup qualifier against Brazil on Tuesday, where he was greeted by his father Luis Manuel and mother Selenis Marulanda. In a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, the Colombia Football Federation published pictures of the family's reunion alongside a short statement which read, "This was Lucho's exciting meeting with his father, Manny Diaz, and his family. We love you and we are more united than ever." So Luis Diaz, we are all Colombia. So that is Luis Diaz, if you're watching the stream on 3FM 92.7 with his family there, his father and then his son. Yes, so father happy to see the son and also his grandson. Now, away from that, former Watford boss Walter Mazzarri has been appointed as the new head coach of Napoli. The experienced 62-year-old replaces Rudy Garcia, who lasted only 5 months in the role. The Serie A champions have struggled in the title defense, winning only 6 of their 12 matches and sit 10 points behind leaders Inter Milan. Napoli revealed the news in a brief post on social media saying Walter Mazzarri is the new coach of Napoli. Welcome back, Mr. Mazzarri has huge experience in Serie A, including coaching Napoli from 2009 to 2013. Now, away from football, Daniel Medvedev says Wimbledon champion Carlos Alcaraz is not the same player as he was earlier this year. He explains why after defeating the Spaniard.
Tennis is a very tricky sport, and at this moment, for whatever reason, we feel that Carlos plays just a little bit slower. He doesn't have the same confidence he had throughout the whole year. This can happen to everyone. This even happened to Novak, which, when he was younger. So the question is how fast he's going to recover. Is it going to be this tournament or next year?
So that is from Daniel Medvedev. Alcaraz has a lot to do. Now to boxing, and Joshua Buache and Dan Aziz had to fight last month, but their bout was rescheduled after an injury to Buache. Now the new date has been released and is on the 3rd of February 2024 at the Oval Arena in Wembley. Dan Aziz is happy. Finally, the bout will come on.
Yes, I'm pleased. I'm happy. We had January 13th.
The week before was available, yeah.
But obviously, my trainer buddy's fighting in Canada with Callum for his world title fight. So I'm happy we were able to move it on a couple weeks. February 3rd,
Ovo Wembley Arena, yeah.
Very happy that bout is going to happen after all. Now to Formula One, and the Las Vegas Grand Prix is expected this weekend. Mercedes Lewis Hamilton has promised fireworks.
I just don't understand how we're going to move around that place. I don't even know how I'm going to get from the track to the hotel. It's it's going to be such a compact spot, so many people. But I think it's going to be wild. It's going to be a wild experience, and I think the best thing is just to go with an open mind, not having any predetermined ideas of what it's going to be like, and just take it all in when you get there. And driving the night lights, I'm going to feel like I'm in the Casino movie, So pretty cool.
Oh, pretty cool. Lewis Hamilton there promising some fireworks on that Grand Prix. That is the Las Vegas Grand Prix in the Formula One this weekend. That'll be all for Sports Mega 6 Lotto 6 numbers. Can't change your life. What would you do if you won 1 million Ghana cedis today? Select from 49 numbers and you can win lots of exciting prizes. Don't forget to play before 5 p.m. from Monday to Saturday. Star 266 hash or download the iOS and Android apps on mega6lotto.com to play. Mega 6 Lotto is approved and regulated by the National Lotteries Authority. Have a brilliant Wednesday. Sunrise continues. Johnny Hughes, Helen Apiampo for the rest of the team, but as always, DJ Abiam is here to serve you with some fine tunes before